tell us what you're doing and how often.
Okay, I'm going to lubricate the treadmill.
A little slower.
And this is based on what you guys are going to be doing is walking is 1 to 6 miles an hour. You need to lubricate it once a year. So you use half of the contents of this lubricant tube once a year. Okay?
So half of that will be used once a year if you go 1 to 6 miles an hour.
Yes, correct.
If you go above 6, you should do it 2 times a year.
Yes.
And do you use the whole bottle or still half each time?
Half each time.
So each application is always using half a bottle.
Yes. So this is good for 2 applications.
Okay.
Okay. So you cut off the tip. Place your hand under the belt like so. Place the bottle under there. And squirt some lube out. Take it back out. And then put your hand under the belt and smear it around. Like so. And then when you're done with this side, you want to do the same on this side.
So you lift the belt a little, squirt,
and
spread it with your hand.
Yep.
In just those 2 locations?
Mm-hmm. And then when you're done doing that, you get up on the machine, walk at 1 mile an hour for 5 minutes. And that evenly distributes the lubricant throughout the whole deck and the belt. And then after done doing that for 5 minutes, let it run at 6 miles an hour. And then that polishes the deck.
So it can run at 6 miles an hour with no one on it?
Yes.
For how long?
For 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes while you're on it, and 5 minutes when no one's on it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good.
So that's how you lubricate it.
Is this for all machines or just to this one?
All treadmills need to be lubricated. There's a few out there that don't. Those are maintenance free, but even they recommend us to lubricate them. So. Okay. And then to adjust your belt. Over time, this is going to stretch on you, and that's normal. When that happens, you're walking or running on it. When you place your foot down, you'll see or feel the belt stop or skip. That just means that the belt is too loose and it's slipping. Okay. So to correct that, you take this wrench, we call it the T-wrench or Allen wrench, place it into the top hole back here, and you give it a quarter turn to the right, quarter turn to the right.
Just a quarter turn.
Yep, and that pulls this roller here back this way and tightens up your belt. If it's still too loose, you can go ahead and give it another quarter turn per side.
But if you're going to do one side, you always do both?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. When tightening the belt, you do that, yep.
Mm-hmm.
If you've gone a full turn and it hasn't changed, it's still slipping on you, then I would suspect that your drive belt is loose up front under the hood. Then you need to have a service technician come out and replace or take a look at that, get that tightened up. Another adjustment is keeping the belt centered or the tracking. You want to have a fingertip on each side. You want to have it to be even. If that becomes off, you adjust it from the left side only. So you put your wrench in here, and you turn your wrench the direction you want the belt to move to. So if we're too close to that side, we want to turn the wrench to the left, because you want to move the belt to the left. So you give it a little turn, about a quarter of a turn, and you have to have the machine running when you do that so the belt tracks itself into position.
Is this the same hole that you do the tightening?
Yep.
So it knows it's not tightening when you're doing this?
Right.
Because it's running?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have to worry about, you won't mess up the tension on the belt when adjusting your tracking, because you don't move it enough to make a difference. So, yeah, that's about it. We went over everything else. So.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for watching on how to tighten a belt, how to lube a belt, and how to shift the belt if it's not centered properly.